A hushed locker room at Indian Wells, the air thick with sweat and defeat, as an American star slams his racket against a bench, his voice cracking. Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz are unstoppable, and we're just chasing shadows. The raw confession stuns his peers, a brutal truth ripping through the ATP. Has the new guard already buried the old? Smash that like button now and subscribe to never miss the drama tearing tennis apart, your front row ticket to the sport's seismic shift. The 2025 season roars with Sinner and Alcaraz rewriting tennis history, their dominance a relentless storm. Sinner, the Italian machine, carves up the Australian Open with surgical precision, his backhand a laser that leaves veterans like Taylor Fritz grasping at air. Alcaraz, the Spanish firebolt, dances through Roland Garros, his forehand a thunderclap that buries Frances Tiafoe in straight sets. Together, they've snatched 7 of the last 10 Grand Slams, their combined 12 titles by age 24 a warning to the ATP, adapt or vanish. But in the shadows, American star Ben Shelton's outburst at Indian Wells exposes a deeper wound. After a 6-3, 6-4 thrashing by Sinner, Shelton's locker room meltdown, caught on a hot mic, reveals despair. We're not even close to their level, it's like they're playing a different game. His words echo the fears of a fading generation, with Tommy Paul and Riley Opelka nodding grimly nearby. The stats are merciless. Sinner's 92% first serve win rate and Alcaraz's 78% break-point conversions dwarf the field. Yet, whispers of resentment swirl. Some veterans call their rise a fluke, fueled by youth and hype. Others see inevitability, a tectonic shift where athleticism and mental steel collide. As Sinner's stoic stare meets Alcaraz's fiery grin post-match, the locker room fractures, egos bruised, and a question looms: can anyone stop this juggernaut duo before they claim it all? Tennis Insider here, serving up the raw truth behind tennis' biggest battles, from ATP showdowns to Grand Slam glory. Subscribe for more. The American contingent, once the sport's swaggering giants, now grapples with a grim reality. Shelton, at 22, carries the U.S. flag but falters against Sinner's relentless baseline game, losing 4 of their last 5 encounters. Fritz, the steady hand, crumbles under Alcaraz's unpredictable spin, his 6-2, 6-4 Miami Open defeat a microcosm of American struggles. Tiafoe's flair wilts against Sinner's ice-cold focus, his Wimbledon hopes dashed in a 7-5, 6-3 rout. The locker room's tension spikes post-match, with Shelton's outburst laying bare a truth: the Americans lack the consistency to match the Euro-Latin surge. Sinner's 2025 season boasts a 68-8 win-loss record, Alcaraz close behind at 65-10, while no American cracks the top 5. Coaches murmur about tactical gaps, Sinner's defensive mastery absorbs power, while Alcaraz's drop shots exploit aggression. Yet a surprise twist emerges: Christopher Eubanks, the soft-spoken giant, sparks hope. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more breakdowns and unraveling truth. Thanks. Comment your thoughts and what you would like to watch next. This is Tennis Insider, your home for truth. His 5-set US Open upset over Daniil Medvedev hints at a blueprint: big serves, net rushes, belief. But Eubanks' spark is solitary. The locker room's mood sours as veterans like John Isner, now retired, lament on podcasts: we didn't see this coming, they're rewriting the rules. Alcaraz's charisma masks a killer instinct, his 90% clay court win rate a dagger to rivals. Sinner's quiet menace, honed under coach Darren Cahill, unnerves even Djokovic's fading empire. As the ATP finals loom, the Americans huddle, strategizing desperately. Can they crack the code, or are they doomed to be footnotes in this new era? Every rally, every breakpoint, pulses with stakes higher than trophies: pride, legacy, survival. Tennis Insider dropping the heat. Join us for every ace, upset, and locker room bombshell shaking the tennis world. The season's climax nears, and the Sinner-Alcaraz stranglehold tightens. At the ATP Finals, Sinner dismantles Holger Rune 6-4, 6-2, his serve a metronome, while Alcaraz outlasts Casper Ruud in a 7-6, 6-3 epic. his stamina defying logic. Shelton's earlier words haunt the circuit, amplified by social media. Are we just playing for third? The X platform buzzes with fans split. Some hail the duo as tennis saviors, others cry for parity. A shock moment at Flushing Meadows still stings. Paul's near upset of Sinner, leading 2-1, only for the Italian to claw back, winning 6-4 in the fifth. The locker room's despair deepens, but a flicker of defiance emerges. Tommy Paul, grinding through late-night sessions, tweaks his backhand to counter Alcaraz's spin. Fritz, working with a sports psychologist, channels frustration into focus. Yet, the numbers don't lie. Sinner and Alcaraz hold a combined 15-match win streak against Americans, their head-to-head's a graveyard of U.S. hopes. Off-court, the duo's marketability soars, Sinner's Gucci deal, Alcaraz's Nike ads, while American stars fade from billboards. Shelton's outburst, now viral, draws sympathy but also scrutiny. Is it weakness or a wake-up call? As the Turin finals approach, a rumor surfaces. Andy Roddick, coaching consultant, joins the American camp, preaching aggression and belief. The final twist? Alcaraz tweaks an ankle in practice, and Sinner's flu sparks hope. Could this be the crack in their armor? The tennis world holds its breath, every serve a potential turning point, every match a chance to rewrite the narrative or cement the new king's reign. Tennis Insider signing off. Thanks for diving into this tennis revolution. Smash subscribe for more raw drama and game-changing moments.
Voices at the table, we're all just extended pawns in a revenue chess game. His words rally mid-tier players weary of 96-man fields that dilute rivalries and amplify injury roulette. Sinner, stung by the elitism jab, attends his first player council Zoom, but sources say his input, prioritizing recovery days, clashes with Djokovic's push for fewer events overall. Alcaraz, the wildcard firebrand, surprises by nominating himself for a youth rep seat, declaring in a fiery El Mundo interview, "Novak taught me to fight, now I'll fight for our future, not just mine." The twist that grips the globe. A joint exhibition in Belgrade, billed as reconciliation rally, turns electric when Djokovic and Sinner pair against Alcaraz and a wild card, the serves laced with subtext. Mid-match, Djokovic nets a routine volley, then quips audibly, "See." Without negotiation, even aces fail. The crowd gasps, cameras capture Alcaraz's frozen smile cracking into a challenge-accepted nod. Post-event, the trio huddles privately, emerging with a pact, coach-era format task force blending best-of-3 efficiency with slam endurance. But cracks show. Sinner's doping shadow from earlier scandals fuels Djokovic's veiled digs about earning trust through action, while Alcaraz's injury history underscores the urgency. Media frenzy peaks at the ATP Finals in Turin, where round-robin draws pit mentor against Mens, every point a metaphor for influence. Djokovic, drawing on his 2023 union flirtations, leaks a manifesto calling for player veto power on expansions, signed by Federer and Nadal in spirit. The storytelling crescendos as Sinner clinches the year-end crown, only to dedicate it with a nod to Novak, "Your slams open doors, we'll kick them wide." Yet, in victory's glow, Alcaraz pulls Djokovic aside for a raw exchange, cameras catching tears, mentorship mending, or resentment raw. This chapter pulses with the rhythm of rallies unresolved, where governance grapples with glory, and top seeds learn that true champions court change as fiercely as titles. As 2026 dawns with trial formats in play, the tour teeters on transformation's edge, every baseline a battle line in the war for tennis's tomorrow. Tennis Insider wrapping this epic. Subscribe for more unfiltered court conquests and controversies. The aftershocks ripple into 2026's Australian Open prep, where the Reform Task Force unveils hybrid proposals, select masters trimmed to 10 days, with opt-out clauses for slam's sake, but only if all top 10 commit to council seats. Djokovic, vindicated yet vigilant, mentors from the sidelines, his podcast evolving into a platform for player voices, drawing Sinner as a guest for a tense but transformative chat. "I was wrong to sideline the fight," Sinner admits, his vulnerability a revelation that humanizes the machine. Alcaraz, thriving in the tweaks, wins Melbourne in straight sets, crediting the lighter load, but dedicates it to the critic who lit the fuse. The surprise pivot. Kyrgios, the chaos agent, launches a rival pod slamming the compromise as watered down, reigniting debates and boosting engagement across the sport. Rivalries reforged on firmer foundations see Sinner and Alcaraz dominate, but now with Djokovic's shadow as ally, not adversary, joint clinics on advocacy drawing crowds. Yet, undercurrents persist, whispers of ATP resistance, with Gaudenzi defending expansions as growth gospel, pitting progress against preservation. Fans, once divided, unite in fervor, attendance surging as narratives of unity triumph over discord. This saga, born of a slam that shocked, evolves into tennis's renaissance, where complaints catalyze conviction. Djokovic, eyeing a 25th Slam swan song, reflects in retirement teases, "I didn't build empires alone, now